Hey guys, Nichols here. Today we're gonna talk about the next reason you're gonna be broke. We're gonna talk about the newly announced Gunpla, as well as other products from Bandai, but we're gonna be focusing on, the Gunpla, because that's what this channel's about, And we're gonna start with what I think is the most important release here. Of course, Bandai is gonna save the best for last, so yes, we're finally going to get the high-grade Cosmic Era Zgok. Ah, yeah. So far, it looks like it has slightly better articulation than the current high-grade Zgok we have. But, I mean, it's probably gonna be like a lot better than it looks. The articulation we have on the current high-grade Zgok, it's not bad, and this definitely has to be better. Now, I think the biggest takeaway here is that its frame is actually shaped the same way as the Infinite Justice Type 2. And as you can see, this Infinite Justice Type 2 in this picture is actually not fully color separated. You can see some missing colors on the middle of the chest, and like it doesn't have like those gray sections near the mouth. Well, yeah, that's because this is just the frame of the Zgok. But if you want, there's actually an option to interchange it with the Infinite Justice Type 2's actual upper torso. We also get the option for both heated claws and normal state claws. And for those of you wondering if the standard Infinite Justice would be compatible with this, there's a chance that it might. I'm not 100% sure. It does have like the same connection type for the waist, like it's just a thick peg and it's not a ball joint, but I don't own the Infinite Justice Type 2, so I don't know if they're like the same measurement. But one thing that makes me unsure of its potential compatibility with the regular Infinite Justice is the fact that the backpack seems to like extend from inside. So assuming it extends from inside, it might not be compatible because the Infinite Justice has like a different back. The regular Infinite Justice, I mean. And this also comes with parts that allow you to display the Zgok in its damaged state, which is awesome. I believe this is everything it comes with. Now that we've talked about the Zgok, let's talk about something related to it. Let's talk about the Cavalier Aifrid. I think that's how it's pronounced. The biggest takeaway here is that it comes with a railgun. And like, I'm sure a lot of people would buy this kit for the railgun. That's what a lot of people did with the Galgug Menace. I believe this is like a cheaper way, I think. I hope it's a cheaper way to get the railgun. And this does come with adapters that you can use to equip it on various mobile suits, including the entry-grade Strike Rouge that we'll be talking about soon. It's also said that it can combine with the backpack of the Zgok. Does this imply that this Volantis is not exactly the same Volantis we've seen in the Infinite Justice Type 2? Like, it probably has like a different connector, maybe? Because like they're not mentioning like included with Zgok or Infinite Justice Type 2. But it probably still will be compatible with the Infinite Justice Type 2's backpack through attachments. It's possible. And it also comes with like adapters that you can use to connect, well, the ale pack onto the Zgok, for example, and like parts that you can use for storage of the railgun. Now let's talk about the entry-grade Strike Rouge. This does come with a clear sticker for Kagali's emblem. I assume this won't be a water slide since this is just an entry grade. Probably just gonna be like a standard clear sticker. And yeah, we have like the various entry grade stuff. I do hope this uses the same plastic as the entry grade Build Strike, because the entry grade regular Strike has plastic that gets really loose over time, but they kind of improve that in my opinion with the Build Strike, the Exceed Galaxy Build Strike. The Exceed Galaxy Build Strike, in my opinion, has plastic that has better grip, so I hope they use that same plastic here instead of the plastic they used in the regular entry grade Strike. And of course, you can equip it with the option part set ale pack. Speaking of option sets, we also have the Gunbarrel Striker. It's pretty straightforward. You can use it on strikes, on daggers, and even on standard non-seed Gunpla like the R782 here, for example. Kind of weird though that it looks very similar to the old high-grade Gunbarrel Striker. Like, the details are pretty much the same if you ask me. But there could be some differences because this new one will accommodate backpack adapters. And also these green details could be clear parts on this newer one. We're not sure, but like in this picture they do look like clear parts. I mean, it's also possible that they're not. since this is just a CG image. Also, the Gatling in this new one can be handheld by a mobile suit. The older version wasn't capable of this. However, I'm not sure if this is related at all to the gun barrel pack being used by the new Gundam Breaker exclusive entry-grade Strike Gundam, because I don't really know much about that kit. And now we finally have more pictures of the Figurized Standard Ple Two. She comes with a good amount of stuff, including an opened collar for you peds out there. And in line with the Zeta theme, we have the Psycho Gundam Mark II. It's about twice the size of the high-grade Zeta, so that's really cool. I guess a little bit more than twice the size. And of course it transforms. And yeah, this is everything it comes with, really cool. And next we have the SDW Heroes GF? Girlfriend? Gundam Astraea Type F, which is weird, because it's not red. We already kind of had like an SD Astraea Type F with the Valkylander. I believe that was based on the Astraea Type F. This is still technically the Type F because it has the visor, but yeah, it's white, so it has like it's closer to that of the regular Astraea in terms of colors, and it has the avalanche armor, which is cool. And we also have Gundam Astraea Type B with this backpack. We also have their leader, Captain Quanta. 00 fans, SD fans, this is for you. I think I've seen a picture somewhere that implies these three will actually combine, the Astraea Type F, the Astraea Type B, and Captain Quanta. And now let's talk about the next Master Grade. After, the last one, I think the last one was the narrative Verka. Well, because people love IBO, even though the show sucks. This Master Grade Gundam Vidar will feature an updated Gundam frame with improved articulation on the shoulders. It does seem to have like the gimmicks and accessories you'd expect from a Master Grade Vidar. So yeah, that's cool. Now the question is like, how much will this recycle from the Master Grade Barbatos? I think it would make sense if they recycle a good amount, but like, it's definitely not going to be like a full recycle because they did mention that this is an updated Gundam frame. Do I think that it's a lazy choice for a Master Grade? Yes, I do think it's a lazy choice, but at the same time, I think it makes sense, and it looks like it's going to be a good kit so far. So yeah, I'm still kind of excited for it, but I don't consider this a grand announcement, because like a grand announcement would have been like Master Grade G Self. And this also opens up the possibility for more IBO Master Grades. Bael next, or that other variant of Vidar, or maybe even a Chimera's Vidar in the future. And one thing I really appreciate about this kit is that its development was spearheaded by Ippei Gyobu, the guy who designed this mobile suit, which I think is really cool. And I believe this is his first design to get a Master Grade. Congratulations, sir. For other stuff, we also have the Max and Milia colors of the Sturmvogel? Yeah, the Sturmvogel. For you old school Macross fans out there, this one's for you. We also have a new kit from Gaogaigar to go with your real grade Gaogaigar, I guess. But this one's actually just a high grade. This is high grade Choryujin. And we also have Figurized Standard Kamen Rider 01. And I believe, yeah, this is the first Reiwa Kamen Rider in the Figurized Standard line, which makes sense because 01 is officially the first Reiwa Rider. So yeah, it makes sense to start Reiwa with the first Reiwa. Seems to have a lot of detail and a good amount of accessories. There could be like an amount of stickers here, but hopefully it won't be too bad. And after this, we just have like a bunch of like Pokemon. And now let's talk about the next big thing in model kits. The new 30 Minutes Preference line featuring Bocchi as the initial release. Bandai has expressed their interest in completing the entire Kesuku band for this 30 Minutes Preference line. When I first learned about this, I found it weird that they didn't just make this a Figuart standard. But I guess what they're going for here, maybe she's gonna have like some kind of compatibility with 30 Minute Sisters. Like maybe the faceplates will be interchangeable like perfectly with 30 Minute Sisters. Maybe that's what they're going for here. Like they also want to let you know that these are customizable. Mecha Bocchi, let's go. But yeah, so far she just seems like a standard figure. Maybe yeah, she will have a little bit of compatibility with 30 Minute Sisters. And we also have like various 30 Minutes mission stuff. I'm not gonna talk about them in detail because like I'm not really that much of a 30 minutes guy, but I did order something recently. I ordered this girl. She's a P Bandai. And like, I don't know. And well, yeah, I was sold for specific reasons. And we're also getting a full armor version of the Alto. It looks cool, but in my opinion, the Alto kit didn't age very well. Mine got really loose. So unless they update the kind of plastic they use on this kit, I don't see this being something I'd buy. So that's about it for the video, and let me know what you're most excited for. I think I'm most excited for the Zgok over here. So yeah, that's about it. You all have a nice day.